Real quick, I want to say this is my friend's thumbnail he used for his top 10 hated Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is going to be my top 6 hated Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, this is by far which would be what could still be very, bullshit, as well as it could still be very difficult to deal with. This is not my personal, this is not whatever, but this is what I feel like is going to happen with the new format. Anyways, let's start off with number 6. Number 6 will be Anti-Spell Fragrance. Anti-Spell Fragrance has been a card that has been upped in price a lot because of the new the pendulum scales being happening, with it being spell cards, whatever. But this hurt the deck. This hurt a lot of pendulum decks completely, as well as it's not that much higher on my list for the fact that I am not personally a person who has dealt with Anti-Spell Fragrance that badly. I didn't use the card. I didn't use pendulums until I started using Ephemeral Pow, and still the card was not as seen for me. And then I switched to Magic Specters. The card still wasn't hit towards me. Not many people ran it against me. And as far as I know, I was lucky enough not to deal with it. But a lot of people have hated that card so much and have dealt with so much. Sushi actually can make a whole rant video against this card. But yeah, on to number 5. Number 5 will be Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Now, I know it just got hit in the new format, but at the same time, it's like, this card could still be a pain in the ass if you think about it. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber has been that card that you can sit there and you can be like, fuck this card, I hate this card, I wish this card would burn. At times, but ever since getting hit to 2, not many people have been dealing with it, have just stopped using it as a, extra help completely, but at the same time it's like you can still plus it off of it, as well as it destroys the whole field, as well as you get to you get freeboarded on with a kaiju in your field, and then your opponent obviously gets another kaiju, but you can like disrupt that completely. It's like overly used and overly insane in my behalf. But anyways, that's my thoughts about Kaiju Slumber that would be still hated on. To number 4 now. Number 4 will be Zodiac Dryden. Now this reason why this card is still hated. To me, I don't like the card. No, being able to destroy a Zodiac or destroy a card at any given time, or whatever, is kind of bullshit. Because a lot of people don't really know how to go over that. But Dryden is is gonna be number 4, not because its effects so crazy, not because just because of the fact that they still have a playset of this. They have a playset of every other Zodiac besides Rep here. It's very intriguing in how very well the deck still works even with 2, especially the fact that we got all this other support that you can easily bring out cards. You have Bao Baboon, and then you also have Sengen now. That's pretty much it with that. For number 3. Number 3 is going to be Necro Valley. Necro Valley. A lot of people don't like the card, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, why would this be?" But if you think about it, the deck, if you think about it, with the new format, or in the new errata, this card just got, it could possibly be seen in a lot more decks for the sole fact that it can keep your opponent from even touching his graveyard anymore. And if you have the right cards in your deck, in your graveyard, and yada yada yada, it works out tremendously. And especially with Gravekeepers, if you have a Chief on field as well with Gravekeepers, it's like your graveyard can be perfectly fine. Your opponent can't touch shit in his graveyard. So that's what I think, and as well as I can see Gravekeepers getting amped up in price again with that. So yeah, as far as I know, Necro Valley is probably might be a really bad card in this format. Anyways, time for number 2. Number 2 is going to be Crystal Wing. The only reason Crystal Wing will be at number 2 is for the sole fact of one, Wind Witches is just going to make an indestructible Crystal Wing, as well as it can negate effects, and it gains attack for the level. Now a lot of people will be like, oh, but it's number 2, but don't forget ranks can easily destroy that. That may be true, but a lot of ranks don't have above 3,000 attack. A lot of ranks are under 2,000. For example, Dryden, he has 0 attack technically. Um, but Whip Tail and all that can help out with that. It's just that having a 3,000 attack point beater and that can overlay that over against that, as well as being able to be indestructible with the crystal with the Wind Witch set, makes it very very hard to deal with and very very overpowered in my personal case in mind. Now off to number one. Number one is going to be Totally Awesome. Totally Awesome is a card that is now seeing a lot of play and now is overly powered for some apparent reason. Being able to negate any effects and destroy as long as you have another Aqua type monster on the field makes it very powerful in my personal case in mind. As well as being able to go ahead straight on attack, being able to attack with anything. Being able to bring itself back out from the graveyard as well, so you can start doing your plays again, and then Impelios just obliterates the field. And then with everything on top of that, it's just being 22 attack, and then if you do certain plays, you can automatically have a 4,400 attack point beater right on the field for you, and that's why I think this should be number one. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Again, shout out to Sushi for letting me borrow this thumbnail. He doesn't even know I borrowed him, but he'll find out in this video. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.